Hey, how you guys doing? Everybody have a good weekend? Welcome to another episode of stand-up comedy. Uh, I am a recovering asshole. Yeah, I used to be a dick. Like I said, I'm a recovering asshole. I'm the type of guy who would just blow off a job and never call up and just never show up again. I used to speed through neighborhoods, residential neighborhoods, when children are around playing during the daytime. I used to not tip. Who did I not tip? I don't remember. Like I had all these things written down that I did, all these dickish things that I used to do, but I didn't. We're getting there, folks. Welcome to my first memorized set as a stand-up comedian. No, I have memorized sets and done comedy before, but it was live comedy. It was at open mics. I can't go to open mics anymore. I work in the evening. Most open mics are usually weekday evenings, usually like a Monday to Thursday evenings, which is basically, all right, I don't work Monday and Tuesday evenings. But the point is, even if I had the free time, it's not worth my while anymore, personally. I think after going to open mics on and off for 17 years, I think I kind of had my full. But thank God for YouTube. So I'm working on it. The old me is back. The old me at the open mic. I'm only going to show this to you once. Yeah, I write the sets in my hand, and then I have the notes over here. And I'm just getting that memory tool going again. Thank you for bearing with me. Each day is a brick in the wall. Speaking of assholes, I ran into a proctologist recently the other day, but he wasn't an asshole. He was a pussy. I'm a little man. I'm a little man, Alice. I'm a little man. I am a little man. You know, Ralph Cramden always said he was a little man. What he meant was he was poor. He meant he had no money. He was just a regular civil servant, and that's what I am. I'm a little man. I'm a regular guy. I've never been a boss. I never told anybody what to do. I never said, go get it. I never wanted to be that way. I never wanted to get involved in politics or anything like that, but I could almost picture myself being called in by an administrator or a politician and being admonished by them, just like Jack Nicholson in, how was that movie with A Few Good Men with Tom Cruise? The truth is, you can't handle the truth. We handle things that are above your pay grade. We may have to make decisions every single day. You have a simple little view, an idea of, simple little view. You work and you make money. You get paid. You pay, and honestly, and you don't have greasy little contracts and extra no-show jobs and get little favors for your families. Yeah, if that's what's above my pay grade, then yeah, I am a little man. No, this is not funny. It's a rant, but I'm memorizing my shit, aren't I? And that's the name of the game. I just want to practice my memory skills, folks, because that's half the battle in comedy. Half the battle is memorizing your set, because if you're in a paid gig, a real gig, let's say you're in a comedy set, you can't get up, you can't have this, you can't have that, you can't have your phone, it's got to be in the bank. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting that muscle working again. I've had it at the open mics. If you repeatedly go to an open mic and repeatedly grind at the open mics, you'll get that memory exercise back. And yeah, like I said, I could go back to the open mics, but in the area I live, the pickings are. You want my advice? If you're a comic, you're thinking about getting into it, and you want to grind the open mics, you want advice from I can't say a has-been, a never been washed up, old, over the hill, middle-aged open mic comic who people don't even want at the open. You want some advice? Do it in a major city, a big city. And what cities would that be? New York, Chicago, and LA. That is where you should do it. Not in DC. It's a crappy scene there. I know. I tried it there. Go to New York, Chicago, or LA, and it's not going to be a picnic. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to take your bumps and your bruises, And people are going to be cold, and they're going to be sizing you up, and they might feel threatened by you, and they're not good, but there's plenty of opportunity. There's plenty of mics, and you can hit the circuit, and you can hop on the subway and go from mic to mic, and you can film yourself, and you can get into a grind, and you'll get really, really good. But just do it in those three major cities, New York, Chicago, or LA. Personally, if I were ever to go to a major city, I would go to a Chicago. I think that would be the place to go. I have a good feeling. A shout out to Chicago. Chicago, if you're in the house, I'm telling you, man, I hear good things about you. I'm gonna make my way out there one day, and I'm gonna try the open mic scene. What else I have Oh yeah. You know how some of these YouTubers, like, oh, because they have other channels, and they, oh, click the link down there, check out my other channel. Yeah, I have another channel, but I won't mention the link to you. I won't point it out to you. You know why? Because that's a mercy view, and I will not have a mercy view. I'll take it the hard way. Let the algorithm take me to. I'm gonna do it the hard way. I don't cheat. And eventually, maybe I will say, all right, here's my link. If for some reason viewership goes up on the other channel. But honestly, in the meantime, no mercy for me. No, this is the slow psychological deterioration of a wannabe comedian on not even Premier YouTube, not even Red YouTube, on No Frills commercial. And I'm not looking for Patreon. Don't worry. And don't hit the subscribe button. Don't hit it and don't like it. You should dislike this because this sucks. And I'm an